Unit 12. Tape script 12.1.
My grandfather, who's a widower, used to be a judge, and when he retired the year before last, he decided to go on a sea cruise. He enjoyed the cruise very much indeed. We sailed all round the world, and it sounded like a great experience. Anyway, the most interesting thing about this cruise was that he met an attractive American widow. I think she's pretty rich as well. She comes from California. Well, my grandfather invited her to have dinner with him, and they got on really well with one another. And would you believe it? My grandfather fell in love. No kidding. He says, you can find love at any age. And the next thing we knew, he'd asked her to marry him. Apparently, they were married by the captain of the ship. It's so romantic. The whole family's amazed, but we're all very happy for him, because he's been rather lonely since my grandmother died. I just hope I find love one day, like Grandpa.
Tape script 12.2. 1.
I don't like cereal for breakfast.
2.
Do any of your friends like dancing?
3.
What are the people in your class like?
4.
I've just sent my nephew £10 for his birthday.
5.
Did you know Bob's training to be a vet and he doesn't even like animals?
6.
Isn't your mother Scottish?
7.
What do you think the most important thing in life is?
8.
I bet you've told loads of girls that you love them.
9.
It's very kind of you to offer, but I can't take your car. You might want to use it this afternoon.
10.
There was quite a crowd at your birthday party, wasn't there?
Tape script 12.3. 1.
I don't like cereal for breakfast.
Well, would you like an egg? A boiled egg and some toast?
2.
Do any of your friends like dancing?
What do you mean, any? All my friends like dancing. We go every Saturday night.
3.
What are the people in your class like?
They're great. Every person in my class is really friendly. We all get on really well together.
4.
I've just sent my nephew £10 for his birthday.
Well, I have 5 nieces. I gave £10 to each one for Christmas. Cost me a fortune.
I only have the one nephew at the moment. Thank goodness.
5.
Did you know Bob's training to be a vet and he doesn't even like animals?
I'd have thought that a love of animals was vital for a vet.
Me too. I think it's 'cause he wanted to be a doctor, but he failed the exams.
6.
Isn't your mother Scottish?
In fact, both my parents are Scottish. My father was born in Glasgow, but he moved to London when he was 18.
7.
What do you think the most important thing in life is?
I think love is everything. If you can find true love, you'll be happy forever.
8.
I bet you've told loads of girls that you love them.
This time it's different. The love I have for you is forever. I've never felt like this before.
9.
It's very kind of you to offer, but I can't take your car. You might want to use it this afternoon.
Look, I have 2 cars. Borrow either one. I don't mind. I probably won't be using either anyway.
10.
There was quite a crowd at your birthday party, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was great to see everyone, and I think they all had a good time.
Tape script 12.4. 1.
What's that song you're singing?
2.
Did you hear that storm in the middle of the night?
3.
These strawberries are delicious.
4.
Take those dirty shoes off. I've just cleaned in here.
5.
I can't stand this weather. It's really getting me down.
6.
Who was that man you were talking to this morning?
7.
Do you remember when we were young? Those were the days.
8.
Children have no respect for authority these days, do they?
Tape script 12.5. 1.
What was the meal like?
It was revolting. Every bit as bad as you said it would be.
2.
Did you apologise to all the guests?
Each and every one of them. I felt I had to.
3.
They didn't all pass, did they?
All but 3 did. 17 out of 20, that's not bad.
4.
Sorry, I only have 50p on me.
Don't worry, every little helps, you know.
5.
When do you think you'll get there?
All being well, we should be there about 6.
6.
Do you fancy a quick pint? If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not.
Tape script 12.6. Dan.
I'm 16, and these are meant to be the best years of my life. But to be honest, I can't wait for them to be over. I can't see the point of spending hours in the classroom finding out about rivers in China or the French Revolution. A friend of my dad's often says to me, "What are you doing with all your free time?" And I think, what free time? After coursework, then homework, revision for tests and exams, plus my part-time job, I'm absolutely shattered. I know you need to do all this if you want to get into uni, but I'm not even sure that's for me. I haven't told my parents yet. It's their dream that I follow in Dad's footsteps as a lawyer. Basically, I can't think of anything more awful. Years more studying and debating details of the law just doesn't grab me. What I really want to do is to be a theatre actor one day. English and drama are my best subjects, and I'm always in the end-of-term plays. So 2 more years of school, then I'd need to get a place on a drama course. But first, I need to tell my parents I don't want to go into the law. Somehow, I don't think they're going to like it.
Abby.
Mummy says it will be fun, 'cause, there will be lots of other children to play with. But I don't want to go. I want to stay at home with Mummy and Granny. Charlotte, that's my sister, goes there, and she likes doing her work. But she's more older than me. She's 7, and I'm only 4. And I got a kitten for my birthday. He's called Fluffy. And he'll miss me, 'cause we're always playing and things. I don't want to go at all.
Derek.
So, it's my last week in the office. I've finally got used to the idea now, but when they told me I was on the redundancy list, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I've been here over 30 years. Still, I'm trying to see it as a new opportunity, not the easiest thing in your mid-50s. I'm setting up a small business with a friend, furniture design. I've always made chairs, tables and stuff as a hobby, so why not give it a go? You never know. We could be the next big thing.
Jilly.
I never thought this day would come. 23 and I've just started my first proper job, with my own desk and phone and even my name on the door. It's a shared office, of course, but you can't have everything. After being unemployed for 2 years since I left college, it feels a bit like a dream. I keep thinking the office manager is going to come over to my desk and say, "What are you doing here? You don't work for us." But it hasn't happened yet. You know, I was so nervous on the first day that I didn't move from my desk all morning. Then my workmates invited me to join them for lunch, which helped to break the ice. But it feels like there's so much to learn. My first big challenge is to present some design ideas for an advertising campaign. It's for washing powder of all things. I did a course in fashion, so it isn't really my area, but a job's a job. I'm hoping that I can move back to the world of fashion once I've got a bit of work experience here. I'd like to move out from my mum and dad's place soon too. They've been brilliant supporting me, but I really need to stand on my own 2 feet now.
Francis.
I always think the word retired sounds so negative, like you're sitting passively in your armchair and waiting for someone to bring you a nice cup of tea. Yes, I gave up full-time work years ago, but I didn't give up on life. And since I stopped, I've been busier than ever. I really wanted the extra time I had to count for something. So many ladies of my age somehow disappear. Oh, they go for lunch or have their hair done, but they don't really do anything ambitious. Maybe I've been a bit selfish, but I wanted to still have challenges and ambitions. So, my first challenge was to go travelling on my own. I started just in Europe, in familiar territory, just around Italy and Greece. And then I got the bug, and I was off to South America and the Caribbean, and then Japan and Indonesia. All my life, I'd organised family holidays and gone on business trips with my ex-husband. I never realised what a chore it was until I went on my own. Oh, it's marvellous to be able to just follow my nose around a city without worrying about other people. Oh, heaven!
Nat and Louis.
Well, we picked up the keys yesterday, but we haven't moved all our stuff in yet. We've got all the basics in, you know, the beds, sofa and chairs.
And the TV.
Yes, Louis' flat-screen TV is definitely in place. But all our personal stuff is still in boxes. The thing is, we've moved around so much since we got married, we've never managed to get things in their proper place. It's such a pain.
That's right. We rented a tiny flat when we first got married. Then, when we had the twins in our late 20s, we couldn't afford a 2-bedroom place, so we went to live with my mum for a while. That was great, because she had a big old house with a huge garden. But then she had to downsize when she retired.
Yeah, we thought about trying to rent again, but everything in our area was so expensive. In the end, my parents said just come and stay with us. So that's what we did, so we could save to get a mortgage. But it took us ages to get the deposit together. I never thought I'd have to wait until the age of 35 before I owned my own home.
Nat, darling, we don't own it. The bank do.
Yes, well, you know what I mean. All I want to do is get all our bits and pieces into the new place and make it feel like home. The twins are so excited.
Tape script 12.7. 1.
Can't believe it. I've failed again.
Never mind. You'll have better luck next time.
But that was the second time.
They say the best drivers pass on the 3rd try.
2.
Come on, get up! Get a life!
What do you mean?
Well, it's high time you did something other than watch TV soaps all day.
Like what?
I don't know. Travel, see the world, see life.
Boring.
Oh, I give up. Be a couch potato if that's what you want.
3.
Oh no, we've missed it. It must have left dead on time.
I thought we might just get it.
What do we do now? There isn't another until 1 o'clock.
That's nearly 2 hours to kill.
More shopping?
Not on your life. I'm shopped out. Let's just get a coffee. There's a cafe on platform 1.
4.
How's it going? Well, they finished at last, but not before time. Only 4 weeks late.
And how much is it all going to cost?
We haven't had the final bill yet.
Well, you can bet your life it'll be more than they estimated.
I know. We were going to have the kitchen decorated as well, but enough's enough for the time being.
5.
How come Dave has such a cushy life? He never seems to do any work.
Didn't you know? He won the lottery.
You're kidding. I had no idea. I do the lottery every week and never win a thing.
Me neither. That's life.
Tape script 12.8.
No Time to Think by Paul Anthony. No time to think, no time for dreams, no time for anything, it seems. No time to stop, no time to waste, no time for anything but haste. No time to wonder at the snow, no time to watch our children grow, but time enough to race about, and time enough to scream and shout. And time enough to rush, 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 and time enough to push, 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 but no time to care or to smile, no time to ramble for a while. No time to sit, no time to stand, no time to shake you by the hand. No time to stop, no time to blink, but most of all, no time to think.
Tape script 12.9. 1.
Did you see the match last night?
No, but apparently it was a good game. We won, didn't we?
Actually, it was a draw, but it was really exciting.
2.
What do you think of Claire's new boyfriend? Personally, I can't stand him. I think he'll dump her like all the rest. However, that's her problem, not mine.
Oh, poor old Claire. She always picks the wrong ones, doesn't she? Anyway, we'll see soon enough.
3.
I don't know how you can afford to buy all those fabulous clothes.
Hopefully I'm going to get a bonus this month. My boss has promised. After all, I did earn the company over £100,000 last year. Basically, I deserve it.
4.
She said some terrible things to me. I hate her.
All the same, I think you should apologise to her. If you ask me, you lose your temper too easily. You're being very childish. It's time you both grew up.
What? I never thought I'd hear you speak to me like that.
Honestly, I'm not taking sides. I just think you should make up.
5.
So, Billy, you say that this is the last record you're ever going to make?
Definitely.
But surely you realise how upset your fans are going to be.
Obviously, I don't want to hurt anyone, but basically I'm fed up with pop music. I'd like to do something else. Ideally, I'd like to get into films.